Just letting you guys know you can listen to my No Bleeps podcast anywhere you stream podcasts or on my No Bleeps YouTube channel. Link in the description. Hey guys, it's Billy and welcome back to Sesh. Today we're talking about Ethan Klein addressing the real reason why families ended. We have been talking a lot about this family, obviously, because there's been a lot of drama that has gone on between Ethan, Trisha, Keemstar, everybody. This whole freaking family is in drama. And there's been a lot of hurt feelings in this drama, a ton of repercussions from this, truly. I mean, Ethan and Trisha's relationship is down the drain. Ethan and Trisha and Ethan's mom relationship down the drain. Moses and the family, I can only imagine that's pretty much down the drain as well, and that's his literal blood. So this whole situation couldn't get any messier, and Ethan has been trying to get his parents to not be in this mess anymore, at least not online anymore. And so last week he decided to cancel his podcast that he does with his parents called Families, which he started once him and Trisha ended frenemies. At first it started as a joke, but people fell in love with his mom and they fell in love with his dad, and so he kept it going. But obviously, it is time for it to come to an end. So in the recent H3 After Dark, Ethan addressed specifically why last week was the last episode ever, because there's been a ton of speculation as to why it ended. Fans were really upset and thinking that it was because of Trisha. They were blaming all of the drama that Trisha caused. And so Ethan wanted to clear it up and said, yep, that's exactly why. That's literally it. That's literally why Trisha is the reason. Which, I mean, yikes.
But the speculation is that, and it's true, is that we ended Families to protect my parents from the internet, which is absolutely true. Coming off of my mom's beef with Trisha.
But I mean, everybody pretty much knew that. That's what the speculation was. Everybody was thinking that is exactly why he realized why families needed to end. And I mean, he was just taking precaution against his parents because he loves his parents and he wants to protect them from the internet world. And I mean, at first on Families, on the last episode that they ever did, they kind of beat around the bush as to why the show was ending. He kind of just said, oh, it was always meant to be a limited series and nothing more than that. This was just like a joke, a fun play on words, frenemies, families. It was just supposed to be something that was casual and fun and not something that was meant to be like a real show that they were consistently doing.
Families was meant, honestly, as a gag, following up frenemies.
It was.
And, it turned into something really fun and special that people enjoyed.
I had a blast. Dad and I had a lot of fun.
I had fun. Everybody had fun. It was a great time.
It was.
But it was always meant to be a limited run. The fact that we even got 10 solid episodes out of this, I think is beautiful.
And the positive responses that they got just kept it going. But obviously, that's just not happening anymore because of Trisha and all of this drama. He confirmed this all by saying that he did indeed end Families to protect his parents from the internet, specifically the Trisha drama. Literally called them out. He said that he loved the show and he loved working with his parents, but they just don't know how dark the internet can get and what they're getting themselves into by being in his videos and being on his channel, because H3 is a big platform. They have millions of eyes on them and there's a ton of people watching, not even because they like Ethan. So that's kind of the issue there. It's there's so many people that watch the H3 channel just to get information, laugh a little bit, or hate watch. There's people that are watching that are probably Keem fans that are haters of H3, and there's now Trisha haters. So for his parents to come on thinking, we're just, doing this show because we love our son and we want to support him, he's just oh, they're just too pure for any of this. He said that he feared that people would make exposed videos on his parents, and the internet could be so dark and he wants to prevent them from experiencing anything bad happen. He says that there's people saying mean things about his parents, comments and all this stuff. Trisha fans, obviously, and his wholesome parents do not need to be part of any of that mess. And he said that he did want to end on a high note. I mean, that was kind of one of the reasons he gave in the last episode of Families, but people were just what does that even mean? I just feel that's him covering up for not wanting to talk about Trisha. But he did say that is one of the reasons why he wanted to end. He wanted to end on a high note when everything was pure and nobody was getting canceled canceled and nobody was making exposed videos about his parents, everybody still loves his parents and is saying all these nice things about his parents. He wants the show to be ended that way, where people are like, I'm gonna miss them, instead of being like, good, I'm glad it's over, it was getting boring, or blah, 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 blah. Like, he didn't want it to end like that. He wanted to end it on a really good note, which is completely understandable when you put it that way. And Ethan brings up Trisha specifically, saying that it was just becoming way too much, but does acknowledge that it kind of is his fault for this whole thing, like bringing his parents into the show, and he just doesn't want his mom to be involved in drama, and he got her to comment on drama because that's kind of what they were doing on Frenemies, and it was funny. And now he's like, I don't think I want my parents to be involved in those types of things.
And you know, Trisha was like literally calling my mom out, and I was like, oh, this is too much. And you know, I put my mom in that position, so I'm not blaming. It's my fault. You know, I had my mom comment on drama, which I thought would be funny to have this naive, sweet lady who doesn't know anything about the internet. But the thing is, like, the show is a big platform, so
yeah, that's the thing.
The comment section, you guys, was really accepting of this. People truly do understand why he's doing what he's doing. I mean, obviously with the speculation, people thought that's exactly what he was doing last week, and they understood. They were really heartbroken that the show was going to be over because they do feel super connected to his parents. But the comment section said, this is the meeting of family. They were there for Ethan to support him and help him out, and in return, he showed respect and love for his parents by ensuring they left on a happy and positive note with their joy still intact. Be nice to see them now and again. I hope Hila is keeping well. Honestly, you bring up some good points with your parents and the internet. It is probably the smartest thing to do. The internet can be toxic, obviously. I'll miss families, but I agree that this is for the best. Thank you for the 10 great episodes, H3 family. I have immense respect of Ethan to end the podcast when he did. It takes a lot of will to say no to the money and views and put his family first, something I don't think Trisha will ever comprehend. I know it says a different name there, but I'm not gonna say that. Agree, end the show while it's still fun. Totally agree on saving your parents from the internet at large. But with that being said, we love Donna and Gary. We'll be excited to see them whenever they decide to pop up. Let them retire in peace. They don't need to be dealing with Keem and Trisha. That's a young man's game, LOL. He also said it was hard to produce content with them because they're boomers and they wanted to keep things fresh and keep people interested, and thinks that people would have got like tired of the show or anything and like started coming for them. So he wanted to prevent all of that, but did say, you know, it was a hard decision because this show made a lot of money. He said this was like one of the top shows that they had on the H3 channel. And because advertisers and brands love family content, they wanted to like give them all these sponsor deals and brand deals and all this stuff. So that's exactly why it was a hard decision. Like the money that they were getting for this podcast, literally lots and lots of money, he just said no to by canceling this show. And so people, you know, obviously have respect for him for saying no to the money in order to protect his family. So good for Ethan on that.
hard decision for me to make because
It was. Ethan was going back and forth for a couple weeks.
it's really hard because, first of all, despite everything, it was still like our most viewed podcast.
Yeah. No, it was.
And we had
good.
like ads out that advertisers loved that family.
Yeah.
So, you know, it was a lot of money to say no to.
So obviously it's not about the views being down or anything like that, the reason why they're ending the show, which shockingly a lot of people did comment on my last video saying that that's probably why they were ending it, because the show wasn't popular. It was very popular, and he's clearly saying he made a lot of money off of it. But anyways, some people have been wondering how Hila has been doing throughout all of this drama, and in this episode she did say that she's been trying to stay offline and not read anything. So I think that is very much what is best for her, because you know, she's pregnant, definitely doesn't need to be dealing with this, and a lot of people are really concerned about her and her being in family drama. So for her to be offline and just having Ethan read all that stuff and like see it, that's definitely what is best.
Oh wow, I've been
Really?
off the internet, so
I haven't.
I've been watching a lot of T channels. I'm not gonna.
So that is the latest on what has been going on. I really do think that this drama is kind of coming to an end, which is definitely a good thing. Trisha hasn't said anything further. Trisha has been filming like a bunch of music videos and posting about them. So I think Trisha's very much distracted from all this drama now, and hopefully we can all just move on from all of this and the family can start to like mend again, or like be in peace in their own little corners. I just hope the best for everybody, because this is a lot. Drama is crazy and it's interesting sometimes, but when family is involved, it is not good at all. So I definitely want to know what you guys think about all this. Let me know your thoughts in the comments down below. I love you guys so much, and I will talk to you guys in the next video. Bye, guys.